Here we are. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer and practice group leader with Spring Forest Qigong. That was created by Grandmaster Chun Yilin 30 years ago. So we just celebrated Master of Qi and the 30-year celebration, anniversary celebration this last weekend. And we're still bathing in that beautiful Qi. So I thought today um, that we'd bring in quietness as our intention. I know you're laughing because I have a hard time saying quiet, but I will do my best. Hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's get started. Feet shoulder hip distance apart. Put a smile on your face. Let it bubble up from your heart. Let's say hello to everyone. Hello to Kelly, Stephanie, Patricia, Christine, Alicia. Feet shoulder hip distance apart. Bend at the knees. Feel your spine nice and straight. Tuck your chin in a little bit. Put a smile on your face. Elbows out and your fingers are open. Hi, Pat. Feel the earth energy. Feel that nurturing and loving and supporting and grounding energy from the earth coming up through the bottom of your feet. Feel everything softening as you're becoming aware of this connection. Say good morning to your lower dantian, middle dantian, upper dantian, out into the universe. Say good morning to the universe, to the beautiful sun in the center, the heart of the universe, and all the love that it contains, unconditional, universal love. You can think of it as everyone you've ever loved and everyone who's ever loved you, coming down and feeling that as heat or tingling, or in whichever way that you do feel the chi coming down through your body, filling you up, and just so happily, you just start bouncing. Morning, Maria. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. At first, concentrate on your out breath. We can't breathe in a full lung capacity of breath unless we release it out first. So let it all go. And then feel how much you can breathe in. And when you're breathing, I know we normally think of a chest rising, right? But what if we allow ourselves to expand in all directions? The rib cage, softening all those muscles, intercostal muscles between the ones between all the ribs. There's so many beautiful different ways of breathing and exercises to help you uh, feel your breath and energize you, some for energizing you, some for relaxing. So, you know, do the Qigong breathing, do breathing from your yoga class, do the four count breathing. You breathe in for 4, you hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold for 4. Try all different types. There are some that have meditations that go with them. You can go on YouTube, look up relaxing breathing exercise, breathing for stress, breathing for whatever, and just try everything. We're start doing Spring Forest Qigong here, doesn't mean that's the only tool in your toolbox. When we were at the event this weekend, um, let's see what her name is. Okay, keep bouncing. I'm going to find her book. Okay, there's her bouncing. So Catherine Duncan was one of the speakers, and she's got a new book out, Everyday Awakening. And she did breathing exercise with us. So there's all kinds of ways you could help yourself to be healthier, to feel more aligned, to uh, help your mind to understand your connection between your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul. Hi, Susan. Hi, June. Happy, happy day. So many things that we can learn. Oh, okay. So I was supposed to be quiet. So I'm going to be quiet for the rest. See how quickly I forgot that? For the last 2.5 minutes. We're bringing in quietness and just the stillness of quietness. All that beautiful chi cultivated during Master of Chi. One more breath. And when you're ready, bring your hands down to both sides and let yourself turn and open up the whole spine. It was very exciting. Yesterday, I was on Healing Connection, um, and if that's something that you can do and you feel the urge to do it, it's fabulous because Master Lin is teaching. So there's not that many opportunities uh, to be so easily connected with a master. So he's a master qigong master. He's a master of life. He lives qigong. You know, he lives to be kind and compassionate and forgiving, and he's a healer, and it's amazing. And if you can at all, that would be a fabulous thing to do. Hi, Dorothy. But I was so excited because he picked me out. He's like, I like your pink hair. And he said, so I see Susan with her pink hair. I like her pink hair. And then I just scan, and oh, there's a blockage in her shoulder. So he just goes, and I could feel it. And he's like, okay, now the blockage is gone. Isn't that awesome? All right, let's do our shoulder shrugs, shrugging those shoulders up to the ears, head back. Breathe in and out. Still touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Release the shoulders down. I could feel things moving for the rest of the practice and afterwards at night. One more time. I had done a lot of sitting because I drove 7 hours on Friday, drove back on Sunday, and we were sitting most of the weekend. Um, well, we did our qigong and stuff too, but there were speakers and everything, so that definitely helped to open up because my lower back yesterday morning was hurting when I got up, and then this morning, not so much. Yay! So happy, happy, happiness. All right, awesome. So today we're just letting the quietness happen, best of my ability. You could do it more by just turning down the volume in case I start talking again. So let's get into our beginning of the universe position. Go into song, feet shoulder or hip distance apart, spine nice and straight. Tuck your tailbone until it feels like your spine. It's helping your spine be nice and straight. Tuck your chin in, smile on your face, tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, elbows out. Intentionally stretch your fingers and toes. And release. Breathing in and out through the nose now is our aim. Feel like a pine tree, the beginning of the universe. Allow your body to balance on your feet. Core, your skeletal form is doing all the work. Feel the earth energy coming up through the body, joining with the heavens energy, the universal love, and back down, also holding you in place, helping you so easily hold this position effortlessly. Feel your chi and invite balance. Left and right, front and back, top of your body and the bottom part of your body. And that one is one you may notice more often because the diaphragm is a place where many blockages happen, especially for those of us that are sitting a lot. So try to get up every hour if you can, walk around, open that up. And then go all the way inside to the most quiet spot you can find. And slowly let your attention go through your entire body out into your chi field and back, inviting that beautiful balance And then we say the password, I am in the universe, and let that resonate. You don't have to say it out loud, let it resonate in your heart. The universe is in my body. I like to say it out loud myself. The universe and I combine together. And allow yourself to feel that. Feel your oneness with everyone and everything in, in that little space that you're in, your house, your neighborhood, the world, the universe. Sink a little bit more into your knees, very gently, very easily, effortlessly again, remember. Connect to what's most divine for you and ask for what you want from your practice today. Bringing in the quietness, the stillness from the Master of Qi retreat and celebration. And today, let's bring our hands up over our heads, and we're going to do connecting heaven and earth. So, in this movement, we have our hands over our head with our fingers like this. Fingers are spread. And we're holding a giant beach ball, so they're out a little bit. And what we do is we just hold this position effortlessly as we can. Breathe in, bend the knees slightly or a lot, depends on how good your knee bending is, and release and come back up. So we breathe in when we lower our body, and we breathe out when we straighten back up. That's the whole movement. Now do this to your ability. Your hands can be both up, one down. They can be partially up. The aim, if you can, at least part of the time, have your elbows up over your shoulders, gives you a lot more benefit of helping with healing and opening in the heart and the lungs. And I'm going to turn my timer on so it'll flash for me. And then we are going to do this. I'm letting it go for 5 minutes. Now, if you need to stop in between, absolutely, it's good, better, best. And just let yourself experience the stillness, the quietness of the Qi from Master of Qi, the oneness. Another breath or two. And when you finish the next movement, slowly, very slowly, because that was a long time doing that, so you cultivate a lot of chi. Turn your hands outward and slowly bring them down. Now, um, Master Rong, who was celebrated and uh, is officially a master, that was such a beautiful ceremony, usually takes her hands down in the front, so you can do that as well. And that has a beautiful feeling. Can you feel the chi? Hi, Shelby. All right, so that was connecting heaven and earth, where and we were hopefully you felt it, bringing in peace, or we were generating peace. The intention being enjoying the quietness of the chi from the Master of Chi weekend. And when you're doing that one, that helps to reduce anxiety and overthinking, helps to release it, really. As you you breathe in the peace. As you breathe out, now depending on how your mind was going, if it was saying, is this 5 minutes over yet? You may not have had peace the whole time. But even if you had a little smidgen of peace, when you're in the void like that, that just brings that chi in, and that is the place where the healing happens. So, very, very good. That's the earth element, the spleen, the stomach, the pancreas. The color is yellow, and you can always add the sound who. So if you're having anxiety or something, and you're, not out right by your coworkers or something, or you could just invite them to do it too. You could breathe in and then do your chanting. And if you can't make sound because you're in the subway and you don't want people to think you're kooky, then you can just have it vibrate inside, imagine it. So very, very good. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Whew. So let's focus on our lower dantian. Bring in all the beautiful chi and see it as a ball of light. And then we're going to spin it, spin it, spin it. Faster and faster and faster. And it gets smaller and brighter. So concentrate on that best you can, seeing it getting smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter. And then when it turns into a tiny little energy pill, you tuck it deep behind the navel. Take in one breath and take and let it go at a time, maybe 3 breaths as you rub your hands together. Really deep and gentle, and just feel the peace going in. And as you breathe out, you're also breathing out peace. So you're giving what you got too. Let's rub our face and rub our ears. You're welcome, June. Pull your earlobes. I hope to actually get to all the social media comments that I have missed for the last week. So thank you to all comments, and I will do my best to get myself back on track. And then we'll come down the sides on the other side. Oh, I also put a new hinted demo on YouTube, and I went outside. So it was go into nature, rub your hands, the back of your hands on your kidneys, and then the palms. Hi, Christine, you're welcome. Alicia, thank you, thank you. Tap your tailbone, tap your hips. Come down to your knees, cup the tops of your knees, Reach around to the back. Both sides left. Both sides right. Up on the toes, down on the heels. Awesome. One big 10,000 hand breath in. Allow the other 10,000 hands and arms come out of your body, coming up like a lotus flower. We did this lotus meditation. It was so beautiful. So see them coming up like the petals of a lotus flower. And all the gifts of the universe are pouring down. And then you take your hands together at the top in prayer position. Bring them down to the top of your head and then down the front of your body, accepting these gifts and the responsibility to share them with acts of kindness, compassion, and forgiveness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings. I always feel so good after our practice. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye.